Going on, guys? Sorry about the lag. But yeah, these are the leather whiteout Adizeros. Um, Customized. I had to do it. I got these through soccer.com. Got them for a pretty big discount. I made a video on the link of how to get it, the discount on them. It's kind of hard to tell, but in real life, they're whiteout, but they have like a pearlescent effect on them. Like you can kind of see like a pearl sort of sheen to them. It's really nice when you see them in person. They're I love them. As you can see, I got the total 90 insoles on them. If you don't know it by now, I like to wear different insoles on my shoes, especially Nike ones. They're just so much more comfortable. And the total 90s are like by far the most comfortable out of all of them. So people ask me, are these any different from the other adizeros that have come out earlier this season? And I can tell you straight up, yes. There are slightly couple differences on this model versus this model. I've been using these a lot. You can tell I haven't cleaned them up in a while. But yeah, these are my original like first leather adizeros that I got this year. And one of the key differences between this model and this model, besides just the paint job, is here at the front. It's got a raised toe cap. It might be kind of hard to see, but there's a little plastic on the toe cap. I guess it's like supposed to protect the boot from this. So this model doesn't have the raised toe cap. As you can see, it makes a world of difference. I haven't used these yet, but I'm expecting these to be a little bit more durable because it has a little plastic thing on them. What's called the Adi Powers that I have the same thing, the raised toe cap. Unfortunately, like the glue just separated and dirt was getting in there. So don't get too excited. Don't think it's gonna make your boot obsolete, but it's definitely not gonna hurt, right? The stud layout's the same. Everything else is the same. The leather, though, the leather on these is not as soft as the leather on these, and it's kind of hard to tell. But this is a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell, but just seeing it in the video. But it's definitely. I don't know if it's the same leather. Maybe it's been treated differently, but this leather feels a lot more natural than this leather. I think what Adidas did is they put a leather, or not a leather, like a sealant or like a coating on the leather because it definitely feels a little bit more like waterproof and protective. It doesn't have that same like natural like soft feel, and it's kind of hard to tell because I'm just telling you guys this, but if you like definitely do like a touch test, like a field test, you can tell that there's definitely been this leather's definitely been treated. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'll let you guys know. I haven't used them yet. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. If it's to help the boot, by all means, sure. But it's definitely not. It doesn't have that same soft like touch to it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I want to say this is like Taurus leather the way it feels, but I mean it still feels like the same boot. This part's still synthetic. That's pretty much the only difference. Another thing that's kind of noticeable are the insoles. These are the insoles that came with my orange ones. These are the ultra light ones. I didn't even use them once just because they were too damn thin and they would like fold up when I had to wear them. So that's these. These are the new ones for the whiteouts. Obviously, it's a different paint job. They kind of stand out. It's kind of nice. These are the ultralights. And one thing about the ultralights, these are actually they feel a little bit sturdier. I don't want to, give you guys too much hope, but they actually do feel a little bit more sturdy than the original ones. Not too much, but these kind of like feel flimsy. These have a little bit more sturdiness to them, so I mean that's always a plus for the people that have the ultralights and they like them. The comfort insoles are the same. I didn't bring them out just because those are actually exactly the same. For those who don't know, in the box comes with it doesn't come with deodorant, and it doesn't come with a razor. I don't know why soccer.com always sends me this shit, but I mean, what are they trying to tell me? I don't know. It comes with the comfort ones. Like I said, these stay the same. The leather balsam and the applicator pad, and that's pretty much it. I was actually reading the fine print on this, so this is a good heads up for people just wondering. It does give you a heads up saying that what does it say? Oh, in the course of use, a small gap may develop between the outsole and the shank. This is normal and will not affect your play. And then leather is an organic material. Top surface abrasion can happen and small cracks can occur after several hours of usage. This is normal and will not affect the performance of the leather. So my question is, would these qualify for a warranty exchange after Adidas writing that in the fine print? I don't know, but they did give me a heads up saying, hey, I know paint's going to chip off. That's normal, that's natural, it doesn't affect play. So I was actually kind of not heartbroken, but I was planning on sending these back to Adidas and getting a voucher for them, but apparently they wouldn't qualify under those circumstances. So that is that. I'm pretty stoked. I got a tournament on Sunday, and guess what I'll be wearing? I'm actually going to switch out between these and the Elite Total 90s. So we'll see how they do. Unfortunately, I'm going to be playing on turf, so this is the last time you're going to see them in this color, pure white. I really didn't want to use them, but I have to. I have to. The sprint print frame, now that I look see, it actually has a gloss to it. This one, obviously, you can't tell because it's dirty, but this has like a high gloss. So definitely Adidas have been stepping it up and trying to make their boots a little bit more durable. For people that still don't have leather Adizeros, God, what are you doing? Go out and get some, because next year's model is going to be rubbish, and it's going to be nowhere near the look of these. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. Oh, one more last thing. The tongue is a little bit different. I almost forgot about that. As you can see, the tongue on this one, it doesn't have any ridges or anything like that. This one has ridges. I don't know what if that's a huge difference or not, but it's another thing that I noticed. It has a little bit more, I don't know, design to it, I guess. These are whiteout, so you really can't tell these things on the pitch. And I think that is it. That's all I can think of. If you have any more questions, let me know. But the whiteouts are awesome. Peace.